Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking you through some must-know build cheats for The Sims 4. So in order to use all these cheats, you need to be able to get the cheat bar up, which is Control-Shift-C. And here you can see you can't place a window wherever you want. If you wanted to put it right next to the door, that you can't do that. So in order to use the new update where you can actually move windows pretty much and doors wherever you want them to be, you need to put bb.moveObjects on. Most of you probably know about this cheat and know how to use it. And basically you hold down the Alt key and then you can kind of move things freely. On Mac, I believe it's the Option key. So in order to be able to use any of the next set of cheats, you need to make sure you have testing cheats space true written into the cheat bar. So this next cheat is going to show you how to find lots of hidden objects, hence the name hidden objects, and what you'll see is this little tree has suddenly appeared in the tree menu. So this is not actually a debug item, so you can copy this across as you would with a normal item, and you can see there's some of the like alien plants from Get to Work, and if you go on to the kitchen stuff as well, you'll actually see that there's like a lot of small items like decorative items. So this next cheat is all about debug. So I actually had no idea how to use debug. I'd see people drag things out and I had no idea how you could get it to work. So basically you need to have show live edit objects in the cheat bar. I'll put the cheat how you write it exactly on the screen. And pretty much from then what you do is you actually just hit the search bar with nothing written in the search bar. You don't write debug, you don't do anything like that. And you have to scroll through the entire catalogue of every item in the game. You can see you've got curtains, you've got everything there. And you have to scroll through and you'll see items placed in that maybe you haven't seen before. And if you hover over them, it will say debug. So here you can see you could literally drag out giant buildings. So the buildings that you have in the background, backdrops like certain fences, this little plant, which I think is really cool. So yeah, you can find loads of really cool items in debug, but yeah, like I said, you have to scroll through the entire catalogue and you can't just search like plant or something and then everything will come up. You have to literally press the search and go through everything. The other thing to note with debug is you can't actually copy items. So as you place an item in game, you might go, oh, I like that, and you press the little like dropper, and then to copy it, you can't actually do that. So just drag out as many as you need. So with this plant, I actually only placed one, like I actually moved it right into the corner by the bamboo. But yeah, so if you wanted to have loads of them, for example, you'd want to drag them all out at once before, in case you lost them in the catalogue, or if you wanted to go on to something else. So here I'm just showing you a few examples of some of the things you can find in debug. So there's quite a lot of plants actually, which is really good. And like this fountain, for example, this is actually free, but the paid for version, I'm not sure how much it is, but yeah, you have to pay for that in terms of simoleons. So basically it's a really great way to get free landscaping or to get free decorations pretty much, is to use debug. I believe with debug as well, Sims don't register them as actually being there and can walk straight through them. I'm not 100% on that though, so which is how you can overlay. There's actually some really cool stone stairs in here that you can overlay onto like normal stairs to make them look like they're these massive stone stairs, but it's actually like still functional because you've got the actual stairs underneath. So yeah, there's some really cool items in here. All the like cups and things you can get in the game as well are all in here. So this next cheat is one that I've actually only really started using recently when I've had Sims actually on the lot. If you don't have Sims on the lot, you don't really need this. But you can see, for example, this chess table and all these items are greyed out, which basically means you can't just pull them out the catalogue if you have a Sim living on the lot currently. So what you can actually do is you type in the cheat at the top here, which basically ignores gameplay entitlement. So you can see you can't drag it out, but now I've put the cheat in. If you go back on it, you can actually use any of these grayed out items and place them down, even if you have a Sim on the lot. So it basically unlocks all the items that are locked by gameplay features. So this next cheat isn't really as much of a build mode feature as it is just something that can help you with the gameplay. So for example, say you've built this really amazing house and you want to move your Sim into it, but they don't have enough money, you can use the free real estate cheat to actually move the Sim in. So you could put the cheat in there, hover over the house you wanted to put them in, and you can see that they keep their 20,000 simoleons, and then obviously you can select how you want the house and then they can move in, no problems. So these final cheats actually mostly revolve around seasons, the pack. So you can actually change the like season that you're in by using cheats. So say for example you've built this really cool house and you're like, oh, I only want it in the summer, or say you've built like a cabin and you want to see what it looks like in winter. You can play around and change the season. So this cheat that I've put in basically means you progress to the next season. A couple of the others that I've seen online, you can actually put the name of the season in, but from my experience, those don't actually work to change the season. You have to just go through each season using this cheat. So yeah, you can see, I think now it's winter and you can see all the trees have died and all of that sort of stuff, and it's snowing. So yeah, this is a really good cheat if you've built a certain type of home for a certain type of season. Thank you very much for watching. So I'm just showing you here how I've used some of those cheats. So move objects to make the windows, and also you can see the odd item, which actually comes from using like the show hidden objects and from having unlock gameplay entitlement. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.